Welcome to Retro Bus. You know, what makes this channel what it is the awesome retro community online. Thank you guys are awesome. You know what, today's episode, I'm not looking at some crazy Facebook Marketplace find or any of that sort of stuff. I'm looking at mail, some of the awesome hardware that you guys have sent in. So let's get to it and open up and let's see what we have. Okay, so here we go, boxes of goodies to unbox and let's see what we have inside. This is awesome, really excited. Don't you just love opening new stuff? Or old stuff. So this one is from, his tag is Quicksilver. He watched one of my videos, the one where I completely failed the build and destroyed a motherboard because of a TNT card. Put a link up here if you're interested. But yeah, great guy, thank you for reaching out. He had a TNT2 spare card that he sent through to me so I could continue and build that dream build, hopefully one day. Big shout out, thank you so much. Let's get this open. He also said he'll throw in a few extra goodies for me, so let's see what else we have in here. He even sent it by express, what a champion. All right, we'll start with the video card because this is what triggered it all. Here we go, beautiful. Asus V38800. So this is a TNT2, I believe. This is gonna be great. Perfect for the build that I was trying to achieve. I don't have many TNT cards. I had two M64s, which are terrible, and they both don't work. One killed the goddamn motherboard. So this is awesome. He's tested this for me. He actually bought it for a different project that he was trying to achieve, but it didn't suit his needs. So he generously donated this to the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so it looks like we've got a slocket here with an Intel Pentium. What do we got? Pentium 3, 1 gigahertz. Awesome. 1 gigahertz Pentium 3 is not easy to come by, so really happy about that. That's great. A couple of sticks of RAM, 256 meg sticks of PC, 100 and 133. Perfect. These are always useful. Okay, and the last one, what is this? Looks like another slot CPU. All right, just a board. I'll slot one CPUs. These are my favorite. I love these things. Awesome stuff. Thank you again, Quicksilver. Really appreciate it. Okay, so this is a box I actually grabbed from OCAU. One of the members there has had a whole bunch of cards. He said, just pay postage and I'll send it to whoever wants it. So grabbed a couple of cards from him. All interesting cards, which are going to be useful for my channel. A couple that I'm pretty excited about. I don't buy retail products this well packaged. This is great work. I'm not going to mention his name because I didn't ask for permission, so I'll just let him stay anonymous, but you know who you are. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh, this is amazing. Look at this. Oh, wow. Wow, this is an amazing job of packaging. This really is. Bravo. Bravo to you, sir. What can I say? All right, you know what? We'll start with this one because this is one that I'm really excited about. Look at this. This is out of the factory. I recently did a review on the Matrox G400 and a lot of people said, oh, I want to see a 400 Max, but I can't get hold of a 400 Max, but look at this. Matrox G400. Amazing condition. This, look at this. This looks like it's just straight out of the shop. I mean, I really enjoyed the Matrox G200, so the 400, yeah, can't wait. Awesome. So this is another one that he sort of had laying around. PCI Express, love that cooler. So what is it? It is ATI X1550. Yeah, not the greatest card, but it's, you know, I think it's interesting. Cooler looks great. Really love that. Like the blue orb coolers. Interesting little breakaway. So look at this. This must have been used on a small form factor. You know, I like reviewing all sorts of cards. The top, the middle, the bottom, all of them, you know, because we all had different budgets. So it's great to see how they all perform. So yeah, that fan looks a bit seized. Again, another PCI Express card. I think this is a pretty generic card. What do we got? So it's like a 9400 GT. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is what originally got me interested. When I saw this in the posting, I said, yeah, you know, can never have enough of these backups. Sound Blaster Audigy. Got the Firewire as well. I have got an Audigy too, but I only have one Audigy, so it's great to have another one that I can put into, you know, one of my other system builds. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, yeah, this one is a really, I remember this one. This is an obscure little sound card. It is an ISA sound card, which is cool, you know, perfect for DOS machines. So it's an Aztec, okay, Aztec chip This was a HP OEM sound card in their machines. So yeah, interesting little card. Thought I'd grab it. Always good to test out on a DOS machine. I think the Aztec chips were fairly well regarded. So yeah, keen to give that a crack. This is great. I don't have many PCI, like performance PCI video cards. So this looks like a GeForce 2 MX400. Here we go. Yep, there we go. So GeForce 2 MX400, but in PCI, which is great. You can use it in a Pentium system, or you can use it in a Pentium 2, Pentium 3, those terrible motherboards that never had AGP slots. Well, I can use this guy in it. And this is very nice, very clean card. This is just a SCSI card. I actually don't have any SCSI adapters that go plug internally, so needed one of these. I've got a couple of like tape backup drives, which I got on a previous score, and they need SCSI, so this is going to come in really handy. So this is the last one. This is, again, another Matrox G400. So yeah, we'll see how we go with this. This wasn't the highest rated of cards, but you know, it's always a very interesting card. You know, in the Matrox line, G100, the G200 was awesome. And then I've got the 400 also in this package, which is fantastic. But yeah, it's going to be great to sort of test out how the G100 went. So yeah, look, this is a great haul. This is fantastic. I want to say a big thank you to Jay. I'm just going to use his first initial. I feel bad not to say thank you to somebody. Big thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Got a big haul here from Corey. All right, let's go through. This is a big box of stuff, so I'll pull them out one by one and let's go through them. So you did say to me, what's inside the box is not necessarily what's on the cover. So, you know, this is what happens. You usually buy new hardware, and whatever the old card was, you chuck it in the box that you bought the new one in. So let's have a look what this is. All right, cool. So we do have a video card. Okay, so from what I can make out, it's a GeForce MX. I think a GeForce 2 MX. So GeForce 2 or GeForce 4 MX. I'm not sure exactly which one, but one of the MX series of GeForces. But there's something else underneath this. Hey, look at this. Oh yeah. All right. Sound Blaster 16. How great is that? ISA, pretty good. Okay, here we go. Sound Blaster 16 Pro. Now, ISA sound cards are just getting harder and harder to find. And, you know, if you're going to build anything that's going to do DOS properly, you really do need the ISA sound card, because those games, they're made for ISA. Okay. Motherboard. What sort? I have no idea. Okay. It says it's a Super Socket 7. If it is, oh, I would love it if it is, because that's what I want. I don't have a Super Socket 7, unfortunately. All right, let's have a look. Okay, it is a Socket 7 of some sort. Yeah, this is great. Very versatile board. You can put a Pentium, you can put an AMD, Cyrix / AMD. Takes it all. Very cool. Takes the 2 different RAM types, which is fantastic. You're gonna need the breakouts as well. Did we get the breakouts? Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, yes, we did. Awesome. What's this? Here we go. So we've got the breakouts. That's great. Definitely need one of those if you want to use a mouse. Some came with PS2 breakouts, some didn't, but you're gonna want these at minimum, a serial port at least. What is this? Okay, whoa. Price list. Whoa, look at this. A P3 550 costs almost $3,500. I love these. This is how price lists were great. They were just always in magazines, in computer shops. You'd go to a computer shop and you'd grab one of these. Okay, so we do have a model number here, which is always handy. So here we go, J571B, Jetway apparently. So this is a Jetway motherboard, SIS chipset, takes all the processors I mentioned, also the Win chip. Never come across one of those though. They seem to be pretty rare, but pretty cool. Nice, versatile for a Socket 7 system. So fantastic. I think I have a spare CPU perfect for this actually, so might be using this pretty soon for a cool little system build. Okay, I've got some software. Windows 95 upgrade, always good. It's pretty heavy actually. He told me that it had the discs in there, so I think it's got the discs, even though it says the CD-ROM version. He's actually got all the discs. Always good to have a box copy of Windows 95 to partner it. We also have Microsoft Works. This is definitely in the disc format. So yeah, this was great. remember a friend of mine had this. This was, you know, a more budget version of Microsoft Office. Office was like the real professional workplace used it, and Works was more for the home. Yeah, spent many nights with a friend's computer doing our homework on Microsoft Works. Got a couple of CD-ROMs here. It's great to have. ID CD-ROMs are getting harder and harder to find, and you know, a couple of mine are failing as well. But you know, installing certain operating systems, you really have the IDE. SATA won't work. Okay, look at this. I wish that is what's inside it, but looking at the other cards, I have my doubts. But you know what? If this is a 9800 XT boxed, yeah, these don't go for cheap. Let's have a look. All right, what do we got? Oh, it's not the 9800 XT, but you know what? It's not bad either. Look at this, Hercules cards. Oh, the Herc cards are fantastic. Look at this, the blue PCB. All right, so oh, here we go. 3D Profit GTS. So this is a GeForce 2 GTS. Fantastic. This, you know what? This is a great card. Great retro card. GeForce 2 GTS. Hercules always used just the best quality memory, best parts they could. So these are legendary cards. Great for overclocking and just great overall. Great performance. Fantastic. And the, you know, the iconic blue PCB. Just got a package. Another one, late one from Ads. Ads is an absolute legend. He's given me some hardware before. He's the one who gave me this. This is a new old stock Pentium 4 board. So Ads reached out to me after that video where I destroyed my slot 1 motherboard with that horrible TNT card. And he reached out to me and said, you know what? I have got a spare slot 1 I can send you. What a champion. Now I feel bad because he told me that this was the first motherboard that he actually worked for and paid with his own money. So I feel bad taking it off him, but you know what? I'm gonna take very good care of this one. This should be a slot 1 motherboard. Oh my God. It's still in the box. What an absolute champion. Wow. Oh mate, look at this. He even tested it for me. Look at this. This is awesome. I love it. Y2K compliant, PC chillin', full version included. This is, you know what? It's even thrown in a couple of sticks of RAM for me. This is great. Oh, let's look at this sweetheart. Let's look at this beauty. Oh, I love slot 1. So yeah, this is a Jetway J7ZXAN. This has the Intel ZX chipset. So everyone's familiar with the BX and the LX. The ZX is very similar to the BX. It does 100 megahertz FSB. It has very minor limitations. It can't take ECC RAM, which I don't plan to use. For my needs, it's going to be pretty much the same as a BX. So this is awesome. Caps rule. Oh, he has really looked after this. Really pumped about this one. Ads, thank you so much, mate. Really look forward to using this motherboard and finally building that system. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who sent something in. It really does mean a lot. You know, every package is incredibly generous and it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much. You know, one of the best things about this hobby is the incredible community that supports it. People are always willing to help each other out, share knowledge, and pass on hardware that other people are going to really appreciate. So thank you to everybody who likes, comments, watches my videos, and sends in hardware. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.